Gonna make mushroom risotto with freshly foraged mushrooms. Over there. Ah. Ooh. With just some garlic, some onions, see butter, olive oil, and yesterday I made French dips. So this is the broth from homemade pot roast. That's gonna have more than risotto usually takes. Kind of thick. So it'll be kind of like a risotto stew with mushrooms. That's all. We'll check in when it's done. Alright, so for the risotto, we're using 1 cup. Well, first off, we took 1/2 of an onion, chopped it up with some garlic, depending on how much garlic you like, and sauteed that first in butter and olive oil. And then I'm using 1 cup of the broth. You saute the onions in the garlic in the butter and olive oil. Then you put the rice in, just so it gets a little toasty for like 2 minutes or something. And then pour 1 cup of the broth over the rice, and then stir it constantly. Not constantly, but you got to keep an eye on risotto because you just want it to be absorbed in. And once you do that, I'm going to throw in a 2nd cup of broth. And then before I throw the 3rd cup of broth, I've taken the freshly foraged hen of the woods and chopped it up. And I'm not going to add anything else because I use this broth from a pot roast, so it's got a lot of flavor. So I'm not putting any salt or pepper. And I'll add this after the 2nd cup is absorbed when I'm putting in the 3rd cup of broth. And right now you can see it's starting to get a little dry in the middle. So I'll add this. And that's how it works. And I guess that's all you need to see for now. I'll probably put some cracked pepper on it, but I'll show you when it's done. Alright, so I just put the last cup of broth in. I added the mushrooms. And I'm going to basically just let the rice absorb the broth. And I'll keep doing this until when I run the spatula through, I'll see pan there. So, and it should look like risotto. So when it gets to that point, I will film it again, and my wife tasting this first attempt at wildly picked hen of the woods with risotto. Alright, we're almost at the end here. So what I'm basically doing is pushing the solids to the side, looking at the middle, pulling the really juicy parts from the ends in so it steams it off. So you should see pan. Not too runny. So let's get it in there. See that? How you just dry pan. Look at the ends. Let that settle in a little bit, and you can almost see from the outside that color, and the inside is not quite there yet. So once this big thick part gets a little thinner, I think we'll be good. So it's probably another minute. I don't know if you want to watch this for a minute, so when this is done, we get the taste test. Alright. So, like this. That's looking about right. Alright, so I'm thinking that's done. Although this is the first time I've ever made this. That looks pretty good to me, though. Let that sit for a minute. But you want to have a little taste, huh?
Yes.
That's like. Hold on, let me see. Get 'em. It's really hot.
In fact, I love you all.
Yeah. You paid the life insurance this month, right?
Quarter.
How was it?
Yes, amazing.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.